Hello guys, welcome to Relationship Flow today once again with Covenant Amara. Now we're gonna be dealing with some issues regarding relationship. Okay, in this case I'm just gonna list out some qualities you find in a guy or in a man that you don't really need to bother yourself about going into that relationship, except you wanna give time and you accept you're patient enough to allow him change. Okay, but when you're waiting, do not think you're the one to change him. Okay, if he's like that, he's like that, except he decides by himself to change. Okay, or he decides to change because of you, so the decision is entirely his, not yours. So if you're not patient with this kind of relationship or this kind of person, do not bother going into that relationship. Okay, now these are some of the things you need to look out for when you're going to a relationship. If you find a guy who lies a lot without remorse, without consideration, like lying is a habit to him, do not bother going into that relationship. It's a red flag. Okay, do not expect him to change if he except he has given his life to Christ too, and Christ will have to work on him. Okay, if it's not like that, if his lifestyle, if he enjoys lying, okay, if he enjoys lying and without telling the truth on the long, so don't go, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. So it don't this is applicable to ladies. I wonder why someone will take lies as a habit, no matter what is behind it. Okay, if someone lies to you regularly, that relationship is in danger. Okay, I'm not trying to mix words here. That relationship might be in danger. Okay, now if a guy has a wrong spending habit, he just squanders money anyhow, anyhow, you know, that you cannot control. You might even try to tell him or him, and becomes a problem. You start fighting over it. He sees this, he wants to buy it and eat. He wants to, except especially when it comes to something to eat or drink. You know, he spends money in bars, drinking, buying food without savings. He guy goes to work, makes little money, and just to finish up at the same time. Like he comes back home without nothing. you know that's a bad spending habit without savings. And those kind of people will look up to their women, their ladies, to take responsibility, which is not too good. It's not good. It's not even too good. It's bad. It's a bad habit. It's a bad quality. Okay, a guy who incurs debt anyhow, it's not good. Avoid such relationship except you can handle it. And I wonder how you're gonna handle it. May God give you the grace and patience to handle such. These are bad and red flags. A guy who is always defensive instead of feeling remorseful about his acts. He is always defending himself for doing the wrong thing. He's not apologetic about what he does. He just does things feeling I'm in charge. You don't have any right to question me or talk to me about, and that is wrong. Okay, in some cases the guy might even start beating you. I mean, it's a red signal, the red flag. A guy who abuses you emotionally and physically. I'm sure you know what that means. Beats you up, doesn't care about how you feel, your emotional, giving you emotional troubles. Okay, doesn't care about you, what you do, how you keep up, and the rest of it. Probably brings in women anyhow, dates outside, and even after marriage, that guy is not meant for you. Okay, beware of these guys. Someone who is a drug or alcohol addict, without even spelling this out, you should know that these guys are not good for you, except something divine happens in their life. All right, these are the few things I want to let you know today. I just want to give you those tips, so pick them. Be mindful of who you date. Don't say I'm in love with him, I love him so much so I can handle him. Fine and good, that is your own cross. Not when things start getting out of hand, you start involving your friends, families, parents, and all of that. You might not be able to control it. At the end of the day, might lead to divorce. Okay, now quote me well. Except by divine intervention, divine intervention, by miracle, such people will only end up abusing you or even killing you. Okay, so be mindful of such relationship. Now, I'm not saying that they can't change you, but will you be patient to the point, as in to that time when they decide to change? Will you be patient? Not just being patient to that time. Will you be alive? So you see why it's dangerous. Okay, even if you love the guy and you really want to be sure that he changes, separate yourself from him. Visit at interval. You can decide to visit at interval. Anyway, you want to help him, you want to give him something, you want to bless his life with something, take care of him, on just do that at interval. Give him something, talk in an open place, speak to him or speak with him in an open place. When I mean in an open place, you can actually talk with someone while someone is somewhere far off. He or she will not be hearing what you're saying, you will not be listening to what you're saying or what you're discussing with him, but at least there are people around, which if you shout, if there's any danger, you can actually shout, scream, and someone will come to your rescue. So be mindful of all these things. Don't say I'm scared of him. Oh, don't be scared though. You should be more scared of death than of him, because that's what it might lead to. Some people like that have already made up their mind they can actually go to prison, jail, or even die. That's not their business. Have you made up your mind to die? If you have not made up your mind to die or even lose your life, your future, don't bother going into that relationship, or do it with precaution. Okay, this is very important if you're listening to me today. And so many people have gone into abusive relationship for these reasons. So let's be careful and know what we should do at the right time. Thank you once again for joining Relationship Flow today with Covenant.